Munda Wanga has an incredible story.
One man's dream turned a small piece of land into a paradise. A man by the name of Ralph Sanders,
Who came from a family passionate about plants, decided to share his love of nature with others. He named the place Munda Wanga, which means my garden. Imagine the excitement when this unique space opened in the city. Over time, ticket sales not only allowed people to enjoy the garden, but also helped it to grow and flourish. As I stepped into the garden, it's clear that every detail was crafted by someone with a deep love for beautiful landscapes. From the trellis draped in Tambeja to the perfectly kept formal lawn, every element is designed to leave a lasting visual impression. Just look at this mural. It features flame lilies, one of our indigenous plants that bloom beautifully during the rainy season. Parts of Munda Wanga were created as an educational space for children, a place where learning and nature come together beautifully. It's wonderful to see African art displayed in this setting. This piece is by Tubai Dube, a renowned artist who moved to Zambia in 1952 and went on to teach sculpture.
I never get lost in Munda Wanga because at least there is always a direction or arrow to show you where you're going. And I love the fact that there's water because this is October and I expect the place to be dry, but look at how lavishly green this is. It's beautiful. I feel like it just has this Zambian vibe to it. I don't know how to explain it to other people who are not Zambian, but I feel like Munda Wanga just has this Zambian swagger that you know in you, but you can't explain it to others. You just look at it, you look what's happening around you, like definitely Zambian. And we have a mini maze. Let's try it out. Let's see what we'll find at the center. This is definitely bringing back memories from my childhood. Oh, there we go, but it's dry. I wish I found some gold or some money. That would have been interesting. And can't really get lost. So many places, so many options to actually go out from. Another beautiful part is that everywhere you go, there are seats where you can sit, enjoy the view, enjoy conversations with the people that you've come with. And I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that design. Do you see the fish? I really wonder if it grows to a certain size, if they allow you to come and fish. I really enjoy fishing, and that would be something that would definitely bring me here every time there's like, oh, we've got a lot of fish, please come through. I wonder if we charge 50 kwacha or 100 kwacha per fish.
There are so many lovely pathways and sitting areas where you could easily settle in and spend the entire day surrounded by nature. This water fountain is stunning, part of a larger network of pools and streams that weave through the park. However, I've heard that Chilanga often faces water challenges, and with Zesco's power issues, pumping can be difficult. As a result, not every pond or stream is as full as it was meant to be. Oh wow, this area was designed to resemble a desert, a rocky landscape filled with cacti and other water-wise plants that thrive in dry conditions.
This definitely is my favorite one because of the height. But also just look how beautiful this one looks. I love that. I personally did not think that Munda Wanga would look this good. It wasn't in me, but I'm glad that I've been proven wrong, because this place looks amazing. Such a beautiful place. I've been seeing couples being all lovey-dovey.
There's quite a bit of mulch lying around. I know it's being put to good use to nourish the gardens and flowers here at Munda Wanga.
Look at what's ahead of me. Just look at the canopy. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. I feel like this is bird territory. Whatever comes out from that, I don't want to be here long enough to find out. But that view though, that view is beautiful. Can you see the nests? Because this is astonishing. This is beautiful. Eeny, meeny, where does this go? Okay, first let's find out where this one goes.
I love bamboos. This is one of my favorite areas here in Munda Wanga. And I have a feeling that this was designed to mimic a Japanese style of garden. This is the kind of long-term vision you need in landscaping. Decades later, these Indian ash trees have matured, creating a magical shady spot for visitors to relax in the gardens.
Oh yeah, yeah. When I say that's high, that's really high, but that looks amazing. That looks beautiful.
Have you noticed the stunning stonework throughout the gardens? From pathways to walls, it forms terraces and steps that connect different areas seamlessly. Remarkably, these stone walls have withstood decades and are still in fantastic condition.
If only this was a healthy looking stream. But it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful. But I'm just saying, if it looked healthy that you can actually strip down and jump in and swim.
Munda Wanga remains a favorite for school trips and day outings. People flock here to enjoy the green space for wedding photos, post-church relaxation, or simply to have picnics, parties, and quality time with friends and family.
It's beautiful to come here, to calm down, clear your thoughts, to meditate, and just enjoy this space. This is amazing. Today, Munda Wanga stands as a vital green place within Lusaka. It's not just a botanical garden or wildlife sanctuary. It's an educational hub, a recreational park, and a place where the community connects with nature. I like the fact that people would carelessly just throw their water bottles and drink bottles anyhow. And seeing how many bins they have around here, I don't know. It's saddening, to be honest. Saddening as a person, you just finish whatever you're drinking and just throw it instead of actually just chasing after the bins that you've seen around. It's a beautiful thatch. So what's inside? Ooh. They're not bad. And they have a braaiing spot for people to come in and braai. And just look at that. I wonder how old this tree is. In this city, Munda Wanga is our quiet corner, our breathing space, a reminder of the importance of protecting our natural heritage. Oh my goodness. So this is where the swimming pool is. I want to swing. I can't lie. So now we are in the environmental park. And I can't lie. There's no one here yet. I haven't seen anyone here yet. I don't know if these are donkeys or the mules. Yes, baby, eat that hay. Eat it. Hey, Bambi.
As a family outing, it's a budget-friendly green space. Entry is just K30 for locals and K50 for visitors from abroad. Located in the outskirts of Lusaka, just a short bus ride away, it offers excellent value for a full day of relaxation, connecting with nature, animals, family and friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our tour here, Munda Wanga. God bless.